Welcome to the 3134 Blueprint, a podcast created by students for students. Each semester, our class works together to bring you unique conversations on topics that matter. From mental health to motivation, personal growth, and the unexpected lessons we learn along the way. Each episode is led by a different group, diving into the theme through their own lens, sharing real stories, insights, and perspectives from the heart. Now let's dive into today's episode, brought to you by Entering Sandman, as they explore the topic of social connections. Take it away.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Entering Sandman, the podcast that helps new Hokies navigate college life. I'm Natalie, and with me is Patrick.
What's up, everyone? In the last episode, we talked about dopamine, that feel-good chemical that keeps us going. Today, we're diving into something just as important, social connections. Without these, college can feel really overwhelming if you don't have people to lean on.
Yeah, every human interaction matters, whether it's the people you're passing by on the drill field or your best friends. The connection you have can make a difference in your well-being in everyday life. I can personally say that when someone holds the door for me on campus and I say thank you and they're like, of course, it automatically makes my day feel better.
Absolutely. It's not just about having people around, it's also about how we interact with them. And that's where listening skills come in. Today we're going to talk about two different types of listening, active and passive.
Okay, so when someone is a passive listener in a conversation, it does not feel very good to the person speaking. It's when you're hearing words but not really processing them and not engaged in the conversation at all. Like when someone's talking to you and you're nodding along, but your mind's on what you're having for dinner.
Exactly. And active listening is obviously the exact opposite. It's when you're fully present, making eye contact, responding in a way that shows that you really understand and are engaged. That means, asking follow-up questions, kind of summarizing what was said to you, and avoiding distractions. It makes a huge difference in relationships because it shows that you genuinely care about what the other person is saying.
Yeah. Think about how good it feels when someone really listens to you, like when they remember something you said weeks ago. That kind of attention builds stronger connections and fosters trust, which is why we should practice active listening when conversing with others. It can definitely help strengthen your friendships and connections with the people around you.
That brings us to the different types of social circles, your intimate, interpersonal, and collective circles. Each plays a different role in your life, and understanding them can help you to be much more intentional about your relationships.
So your intimate circle is your closest people. These are the ones you trust the most, maybe your best friend, a sibling, or a partner. This is your emotional support system, the people you turn to when you need advice or comfort. You don't need a huge intimate circle, but having one or two people here can make a big difference in your overall well-being.
Next up is your interpersonal circle. These are your close but not super close friends, people you hang out with, study with, maybe your volleyball or basketball teammates if you are into that. They're important because they give you a sense of belonging and support. You might not share your deepest, darkest feelings with them, but they still provide meaningful companionship, fun experiences, and plenty of social engagement.
And then finally, you have your collective circle. This is your broader community. The people in your dorm, your club, your team, even the other students in the dining hall. They may not be your close friends, but having positive interactions with them increases your well-being. Even if it's just a head nod or a smile, these small gestures go a long way in making people's days. These connections provide a sense of identity and belonging in a larger group, like the Virginia Tech community.
Maintaining these connections takes effort. It's pretty easy, though. Just make time for the people who matter, even if it's just a short text or grabbing lunch. Small actions help keep these relationships strong.
Yeah, also don't be afraid to be the one who reaches out first. Sometimes we hesitate thinking, oh, they're probably busy, but chances are they'll appreciate it a lot.
And like we talked about earlier, listen actively. People remember when they're heard and valued, and that's something that they'll carry with them. It's like those little things, like following up on something that they mentioned, giving them your full attention, that can really help your relationship grow and develop.
Yeah, exactly. So let's wrap this up. Social connections keep us grounded, and how we listen and engage with others affect the quality of those relationships. Find your circles, maintain them, and be present.
And if you're feeling a little bit disconnected, take that first step. Say hi to somebody new, check in on a friend you haven't talked to in a while. Just be open to meeting new people. You never know where a simple conversation might lead.
That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in to Entering Sandman. See you next time.